Okay, so this is how I empty my sewage tanks, gray and black. I sometimes refer to them as my septic, but it's really not a septic. So just know they're synonymous terms if you hear me say that. Anyway, I have 3 tips to avoid a unpleasant experience. Number 1, make sure that the hose is at least a few inches down into that hole. So pull up close enough that you can have it, I'd say at least, maybe a foot, 8 inches, 12 inches down into the sewage hole. Why? Because sometimes when you pull the lever, there is a rush of fluid that causes the hose to jump back. And you don't want that content spraying all over the place. It is unpleasant. If it happens to you, I guarantee it'll probably only be once. It's only been once for me, and that was more than enough. Thank you very much. It's embarrassing, it's smelly, it's unpleasant. 2, I like to keep a bucket that I put soap and also some bleach spray into, so that I can stick my gloved hands in there in between doing certain tasks to make sure that I'm not sort of spreading any contamination, or at least it reduces it greatly. Number 3, I like to take my bleach spray and spray down the knob that you turn that's attached to the hose that starts the water going. Anyway, the little dial, and even part of the hose, because you just don't know the practices from the person before you. Were they wearing gloves? Are they careful? What was on their hands when they touched all of that? Who knows, right? So I will spray that knob down and the hose, the cleaning hose, just give it a little psh, so it's a little more sanitary. I also do it at the very end as a courtesy, for the next person. And I've actually had someone pull up and go, "Oh, thanks for doing that." Anyway, so that's my tip number 3. So let's get started. All right, there's the hose. And then I've got it connected under here to right there. So you see these little spiky things here? This is the only thing that is ever so slightly tricky, but it's not actually very tricky. You see here? You fit it on, the little spiky things end up there, and then twist. Keeps it locked in place so you don't have shit flying everywhere, literally. So there it is, it's connected. That's the gray tank, and there's the lever for the black tank. Gray tank, hose. First, black tank. Yeah. It's taking longer than usual.
Oh yeah.
Now watch this. Then we do the gray water, because that helps clean some of the yucky out of the tube. I've got my soapy water. I'm gonna dump down the sink. Rinse. twist the hose. Twist the hose, it goes back in there, and that's it. Now I'm gonna put this bucket of soapy water down my toilet. It'll slosh around a bit and hopefully help clean the tank. This is the first time that I've let the dogs participate, but I didn't want to have to touch the doorknobs. And this is the final step. Enzyme treatment. It's supposed to help with the sludge. Yeah, I don't use paper in mine, but there is an industry term called the snow cone. So if you use paper in yours, you may be having a snow cone developing. Secondhand, there may be a snow cone in there. There may be a snow cone in mine, although I haven't seen anything solids like that come out, so maybe they flush the tank before. Okay, last step, flush. Here we go. Woo. Thrift store. Yep, gonna have to check the thrift store for sure. End of another beautiful day. How's that sunset shot for ya, honey?